Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief. All right, I'm rushing. I'm a bit delayed for the Insta live. I just came downstairs after talking to. I'll do a shout out. I just spoke to Dare to Dream, Kavita Amit Puja's organization, on a Zoom call, and I wanted a cup of tea, so I got my tea organized. Aryan almost woke up because I think he sort of missed me. So now I got my tea organized. I'm about to go up back to the office to talk to you guys. So firstly, greetings, my V family all over the world, who I love so dearly, who I miss so dearly. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the Ignite event that just finished. I hope you guys are enjoying your moment of igniting your fire in 2026. Thank you once again to all my Insta loyal followers, all right, for taking me to 200,000 followers. Laureen and me and the team are extremely grateful to all of you guys, all right, for making it possible. And I hope our content over the year of 2025 has kept you entertained to the best of our ability. Cap on, ready to rock and roll on Insta Live. Okay, hope Aryan doesn't wake up and ask for me. First sip of tea is like the best in the world. Do you know that? When you have a cup of tea, it's been raining the whole day. It's 11 p.m. and you got a slurp. So firstly, let's go up and recognize some people who logged on. Atul Chandra, Lady Sarah, Armin Razak from Kurdistan, QNet official, Rita in the house, Siamak, my brother and warrior, who's now in Africa, I believe, Sherwani Rebin, Sanyam Ray, VP _ Anna KZ, Privyet, Kardela, Samira, Aiboan, how are you? Kunan, love you, Apu, Zulu, love you, Sanyam Ray, Manu Srinath, Yashu in the house, so Brijesh in the house, and everyone else in the house. The V official, the queen of Instagram, Laureen in the house, Parishan, Sagar, Mohit Lifestyle, Dal Rais, Ashok, Duhan Arnaf, Rita, Sai Gerdon, Girinder Sharma, AVP Giri in the house, Intel, Sanyam, Chizaram, Jessica, DDDT 24, Amila Prasad, Money Magnet, Jayesh, shout out to Irish, Claire, Suresh is always online, Rasha, Nasib was always online, shout out to all of you, Agatha was always online, alright, Kalla, John, apa khabar Kalla, Wanakam John, Happy New Year, Farouk, Lida Muhammad, yes, myself, Sachira, Kamal Chopra, it's me, Lawan, Kriti, how are you? All right, how's Praneshwar? How's married life now? I mean, you've been together, but how's married life? Manam Ajin, Arpit Malik, how are you, Apu? All right, the dreamer, Amila. All right, Fahim, I see you, Fahim from Pakistan, Abdullah Ibrahim, Parishan, Amila, myself, Sachira. Greetings to everyone. Assalamu alaikum to all my brothers and sisters around the world. Privyet. Lublu Tibet to all the Russian-speaking warriors. Bonjour. Je t'aime to all the French amazing downlines of Japa and Datu Sri Vijay. Salam to my brothers and sisters in Iran. Stay strong. I love all of you so much. My brothers and sisters in Iran and around the world. Merhaba. To our warriors in QNet Promizon, Turkey. Vigets, hola, buongiorno, or buonasera, buongiorno to everyone in QN Europe, hola, South America, greetings to America. The United States of America is starting to rock. Alright, konnichiwa Japan, apa kabar Indonesia, apa kabar Malaysia, ni hao China, ni hao Hong Kong, xin chào Vietnam, meng lava Myanmar, aibuan vanakkam Sri Lanka, namaste Avarjana, Nepal, Komusta, QNet Philippines, alright, namaste, vanakkam, namaskaram, sat sri akal to everyone in India, greetings to everyone in Singapore, good day mate to all the Australians, shout out to everyone around the world. This is your chief. Alright, so a lot of things are happening around the world, crazy stuff. So firstly, I pray for Iran. I pray for everyone to be safe in Iran, alright, for what they're going through. I pray for everyone around the world. The world is going through some challenging times. However, I believe that I believe in him, an absolute unconditional trust in him. So everything inshallah will be okay very soon. Alright? And today I want to talk to you about you. Not so much about social enterprise. Not so much about what's going on around the world. You got enough information on the internet from CNN, from BBC, Al Jazeera, or hopefully more reliable news sources from around the world. And I realized that ultimately where we end up in life, whether it's you, whether it's me, is a culmination or accumulation of a series of decisions. And if you look back in your life, like I always say at VCon, there's two types of decisions: small decisions, big decisions. Now I want to add a third category of decision. Alright? And the decision is what I call the right decision. Okay? Or a life-changing decision that happens to you due to a life-changing force. And this happens mainly to people, and I've read so much about it online, not necessarily books, but online. I've read so many stories about people who had a near-death experience and then decided to completely make decisions that completely change their life, quit their jobs, move to the mountains, walk away from the corporate world, walk away from so many things and move on with life and do crazy stuff. And I realized that when I try to understand that, why would somebody make such a drastic decision somewhere along their life? Okay, and I believe who we are today is an accumulation or a domino effect of all the decisions we make in life. From where we started to work, that decided our trajectory in life, decided our social connections, decided whether you found your wife or husband. If you work somewhere else, you may not have found them. Alright? So every decision you make takes you on a path which exposes you to another realm of possibilities. Okay? So due to the fact that you were born into a certain family or worked in a certain office or stayed in a certain city or neighborhood or address or rented a certain house or frequent a certain coffee shop or took the bus route, the same route, or went to the same train station at the same time every day, you became somebody's prospect. Do you understand? And you became somebody's prospect because of an accumulation of the decisions you made that led you to this deciding factor in your life where you signed up and became a part of the social enterprise movement. Dato Sri Vijay always talks about the master plan. Dato Sri Vijay always talks about there are no flaws in the master plan. Alright, that the master plan takes you where you are supposed to be as long as you make the decisions to get there. Do you understand? The master plan puts everything in your map of life, or not, it cannot happen. If it's not on your master plan, if it's not on your map, it cannot happen. So a pot of gold is somewhere. Financial freedom is somewhere. Self-realization is somewhere. Best version of yourself is somewhere. Alright, tremendous growth is somewhere. Somewhere in your master plan. Now you just got to make those decisions to get there. Alright? And I believe that the master plan also knocks you on your head sometimes all right, or waves at you and say, moron, come here, all right, this way, make this decision. And over our life span or our life journey, we have refused to make decisions out of fear, out of uncertainty, out of laziness, out of arrogance. All right, or opposite, we have made decisions, wrong decisions, out of fear, out of laziness, out of arrogance. You understand? And we ended up where we were supposed to be. And the same way, I think on your journey to max out, on your journey to financial freedom, you are required to make decisions. That means the decision to start this journey, the decision to become an entrepreneur, the decision to start this journey with us is one of the many decisions you have to make to reach that ultimate goal of max out or best version of yourself. So it doesn't stop with the decision for you to become a networker or a member of the social enterprise or the tribe or the social enterprise tribe. You need to make these decisions. So like I told you, this year I've ignited a fire in me. That's actually a decision. It's not just a fire of passion or excited. All right, I don't think you can find anyone more passionate and excited than me 24 freaking hours a day. You understand? But it was a decision that I had to ignite this final fire in me. All right, I'm not sure whether I was in a comfort zone, but I was not where I was supposed to be. That much I knew. I knew that Patman version 2025 could have been better, could have been a different Patman. And I realized that everything was okay. All right, I was doing everything the way I was supposed to be doing, blah, 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 blah. But then I realized I haven't ignited that fire, that final fire, all right, in me on my journey moving forward in life. And I ignited that fire this year. And it required me to make a decision. All right, it required me to let go, make changes, evolve, be tougher on myself, have discipline, evaluate my relationships, my life choices. Right, it was a very emotional, spiritual, life-changing moment. So I believe that the worst thing we can do in life is not to make more decisions. Do you understand? We need to constantly ask ourselves whether, what should I do? Should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? Am I good enough? Should I change? Am I growing fast enough? Is my ego under control? Am I becoming too arrogant? Am I becoming too comfortable? Am I becoming too greedy? Have I forgotten the value systems? Have I forgotten the people I've left behind? All right. Have I become ungrateful? And this constant self-introspection. And maybe you want to do it in a moment of silence, as Dato Sri Vijay always advises us to do in a session of Mauna. Or you should do it throughout the day and question yourself and have self-talk and self-analysis. Don't analyze the world, analyze yourself at least. You understand? And I think that to reach the ultimate destination, the end of the rainbow, where the pot of gold is, not only financially, but from every aspect of personal growth, of your evolution, of your relationship with God and the people around you, you need to make decisions. You cannot avoid them. You cannot shy away from them. Some decisions will create tremendous fear, uncertainty. Some decisions may be right, may be wrong, but you should not stop making decisions. Like Dato Sri Vijay says, if you want to double check your decision, triple check your decision, have an independent point of reference, all right, counsel with somebody. I'm planning to do this. What do you think? Pray and get the answer. You understand? But you need to make more decisions in life. Because if you're not constantly making tough decisions, making real decisions, making uncomfortable decisions, you are not progressing in your master plan. You are not reaching closer to that best version of yourself. And here comes the $1 million question I ask myself. Is this journey to the best version of yourself an easy one, a comfortable one? I think history has proven, books have been written, all right, thousands of years ago, that no journey to improvement, no journey to greatness is comfortable, risk-free, void of fear. Do you understand? that life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. And that daring adventure is that part which is scary sometimes, uncomfortable sometimes. It's not easy to let go of people. It's not easy to let go of belief systems. It's not easy to change, evolve fundamentally in life. But I think it's necessary. And I think the world is the way it is today. And if you hear the stories of so many countries where the youth, the Gen Z, the Gen Alpha are starting to make sure their voices are heard, it was not, I don't think it's because they decided, I don't think it's a conscious decision. I think they made a personal decision. They made a decision that I must change, things must change. I think their tolerance reduced. I think their patience reduced. I think they wanted to be the best version of themselves. And they made big decisions in many countries that has changed the landscape of politics in our world today. But that's at that level, you understand? But at our level as an individual, we also have to make sure our voice is heard. To yourself at least, people around you. Because end of the day, you will be remembered most for the last version of yourself. Do you understand what that statement? You will be remembered most as the last version of yourself. Do you understand? They will laugh about the first version of yourself. Your family will talk about your childhood. Your buddies will talk about your journey in school. Your college clique will talk about your college journey. Your work colleagues will talk about your work. Your network will talk about the early days and how they started their journey. But ultimately, I have come to realize that you will be remembered for the last version of yourself. You will be remembered for the last fire you ignited in your life. Do you understand? That will create the greatest impact. That will make the biggest difference on how you will be remembered. And I believe so much in what Dato Sri Vijay says, that change must be constant. Change will always be uncomfortable. Growth will be uncomfortable. Reaching max out will be uncomfortable. Doesn't mean it doesn't have to be fun, but it'll still be uncomfortable at certain points. And becoming the best version of yourself will be uncomfortable. But if you get rid of that fear and you believe in your master plan and you believe in him unconditionally, all right, and you do it from the right place in your heart with the right intent, it will be a good decision. So the question I want to ask all of you, and I'm sorry I'm talking about this topic, but this has been going through my mind for so many days now. I think the question you have to ask yourself, when's the last time you made a fundamental decision? When's the last time you made a big decision? When's the last time you made a life-changing decision? When was the last time you ignited a fire in you that could be felt for many layers of your relationships? And are you at the point of your life where you are starting your final fire like me, or your second fire, or third fire, or fourth fire? I don't know, in a lifetime you could have 10 ignite moments, you understand? But a fire needs to be ignited this year in each one of you. As the world, people are igniting their bravery, igniting their voice, igniting their belief, igniting their rebelliousness, igniting their zero tolerance to being taken for granted. You understand? The world that's happening right now, you can see it all over the news. I believe that in our personal journeys, we also have to ignite. We have to ignite a fire this year. So my question to all of you is, what fire have you ignited this year? I chose to ignite in 2026. Have you chosen to ignite in 2026? That's the question. Don't complicate your life. Don't overanalyze. Don't read too many books. Just make that one decision. Have you chosen to ignite in 2026? And if you have chosen to ignite, then make sure it's a strong fire. Make sure it's a powerful fire. Make sure it's a life-changing fire that will be felt, seen and heard through thousands of layers of your relationships. Let it cross borders. Let the world know that you have awakened to unleash your true potential. Do you understand? And we are in the month of January. It's the beginning of the year. It should remotely not be the same as January 2025. And it should not be similar to December 2025. It should be a exciting, daring adventure. Even now, it should already have started. That you must have goosebumps every time you think of what you have decided to do and decided to ignite. Are you guys with me? So, in this Insta life, I'm telling you, the decision you made to start your journey in social enterprise was a big decision, but it's not your final big decision. You have many more big decisions to make along this journey to reach that level of extreme success, to reach the best version of yourself. And you need to make those decisions. And one decision I hope you make in the early 2026, in the beginning of 2026, is to ignite, is to light a fire in you that you always wanted to, but you did not. That the gases are ready, it just needs that spark, which is your decision. And if that spark happens, a fire must be lit, which can be seen for miles and miles and miles away. That the world will know that you have ignited your fire. That the world will know that you have awakened. That the world will know that you are going to create change in this world. Are you guys with me? And I pray it's through social enterprise. You understand? All right? And that's what I believe in. So I want to keep it short because my son is moving left, right, doing some break dance in bed. That means he's still not settled down. Today was a hyper day. You know, when kids have a full hyper day, and especially if you have a father like me, your whole day is hyper. And he has school tomorrow. So I just got to go and cuddle with him for a while, which is the most beautiful thing in life. The most beautiful thing in life. And all the fathers and mothers, you know what I mean. All right? Having a child that sees you as their whole world is an unexplainable feeling. Knowing that you will give up your life in 1 second, 1 millisecond for them is the most beautiful form of love. And at these moments when I look at my kids and I thank God for them, I cannot but not think of my mother's love for me. It is simply unbelievable. All right, so to all the parents and all those who are planning to be parents, there can be no more beautiful journey in life besides having somebody who looks at you and said, Papa, and I love you, and everything doesn't matter anymore. Do you understand? So I love you guys so much. Let me go and cuddle, all right, with this little angel. And tomorrow is Monday, all right, and this week is get back to work week, presentation, rule 3, and make some decisions and ignite your fire in 2026. I love you guys so much.